Hey, yo, it's Brian here. Today, going to be talking about the San Francisco 49ers and going to be predicting the game against the Jacksonville Jaguars this Sunday at Levi Stadium. So let's get into it now. Today, I'll take the 49ers. I pretty much talked about them in my reaction video. I was very proud of them. Jimmy Garoppolo, Robbie Gould. Yay! Great performance by them. Clutch performance by Mr. Robbie Gould with that last-second field goal against the Tennessee Titans. And if you want to watch the whole video, it's going to be right there. And the Jacksonville Jaguars, they are coming off a win against the Houston Texans, 45-7. Wow, they just absolutely destroyed them. Their division rival, and everyone had a good game, I guess. I mean, 45 points, that's really good to hear, I guess. And Jacksonville has really emerged as one of the great teams in the NFL. Just a couple of years ago, even last season, we were just talking about them being like one of the worst teams in the NFL. And now nobody wants to play them anymore. Everyone's been saying Jacksonville's the team that New England doesn't want to play because they're really good on defense, and offensively they can hold on their own. And I kind of agree with that too. So if Jacksonville can make some noise in the playoffs, then that would be really good. They currently clinched the playoff spot. If they beat the 49ers, they'll probably clinch the division, but I have no idea yet. We have to see this Sunday. Anyways, going to be talking about the game right now, and let's get to it. So predictions. Who am I going to go with? Well, the 49ers are pretty much hot right now. They won 3 in a row. Also, the Jacksonville Jaguars won 3 in a row. I think they beat the Colts, the Seahawks, and the Texans, and they pretty much beat all of them in good fashion, including the Seahawks, too. I know it's 24-31 or something like that, but Jacksonville pretty much dominated the whole game, and it was just fantastic on their part. And I want to talk about them a little bit more because Tom Coughlin has really had a big impact on them. I know his name doesn't really pop up too much in terms of Jacksonville's success, but I think coming back to them for the first time this year, I think it's really good for them, and he probably instilled discipline, taught them how to draft, taught them how to coach, because I mean he used to be a coach for the Giants. They're kind of struggling without him now. Defensively, that's where I'm really impressed with the Jacksonville Jaguars. They got a really good secondary. They got a really good D-line led by Calais Campbell and that other guy, Anue. I can't really say his name. It's really hard. Sorry if I can't say your name, but they are combined, what, 20+ sacks. Really impressive on their part. And their secondary is just freaking amazing, led by A.J. Bourne, I guess you can say. I can't say his name. I'm really bad with names. I'm sorry. A.J. Bourne and Jalen Ramsey, they are just really good. And also Tyshawn Gibson, who was from Cleveland a couple of years ago. This is the new LOB. I mean, everyone's been pretty much saying that. I mean, Legion of Boom looks like it's dying right now in Seattle. Maybe right now the Jacksonville Jaguars are the new LOB, and they just defeated the Seattle Seahawks a couple of weeks ago. So that might be a change of scenery in terms of the best defense in the NFL, because they are first in points allowed. That's really good, and they're top 5 in offense. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of Blake Bortles, I think if they find a better quarterback, they'll be even better. But I mean, I can't really do anything about that. I'm just never a fan of Blake Bortles. He's more of a turnover machine in my opinion, but he's doing all right this year, so I'll give him some credit. But just that defense is just looking really good. I'm actually kind of intimidated at this defense. I thought Tennessee was tough against Jimmy Garoppolo, kind of, but now Jacksonville's even better, and they're on a hot streak, and they already clinched the playoff spot. That's going to be me leaning towards Jacksonville to win this game, and unfortunately for 49er fans, I love y'all, but I got to pick the Jacksonville Jaguars to win this game. I got to be real here. Jacksonville's a playoff team right now. They're just looking really hot. It's not like the Tennessee Titans where they've been falling off a slump. Offensively, they're terrible. I mean, they kind of had an all right performance last week against us, but overall, they've had an inconsistent season, although they're 8-6. Jacksonville, they're currently 10-3 or something like that. They've been really impressive this whole year with the defense, the D-line, the DBs, and offensively with Marquise Lee and Leonard Fournette. There's just a lot of personnel changes this year, and they just look amazing, and nobody saw the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't think anyone saw them going to the playoffs and being 10-win team. I think people saw them maybe as an emerging team. As always, they're always one of those teams is like, oh, they're always emerging, but they never do anything impressive, just like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Florida. This year, they surprised a lot of people, and they surprised me as well. I thought they were just like, whatever. I think they've proven everyone wrong, and I'm really impressed so far. Really, I'm going to go with the Jacksonville Jaguars because I think they're going to beat up on Jimmy Garoppolo just a little bit because their D-line is actually legit. Their DBs are really good, so Jimmy Garoppolo might have a little bit of a hard time throwing to them. Maybe he'll have some success like he did against the Titans, but I don't think so. This Legion of Boom type defense is just really hot, so I can't really say anything about that with Jalen Ramsey and A.J. Bourne having a lot of interceptions. I think they have 10 interceptions combined together, along with Tyshawn Gibson, and it's really tough secondary. Offensively, I think they can hold their own. I don't know if Leonard Fournette's going to be playing this game. He didn't play the game against the Texans. We'll just see what happens. I think overall they're just a better team than the 49ers, and I think the 49ers winning streak ends this Sunday, unfortunately. But if they do upset the Jacksonville Jaguars, I'll be very impressed. But I just don't see that happening. I just think Jacksonville overall is just a better team, and they're just one of those teams this year that come out of the blue, and they're just one of the hottest teams right now, and they might make some noise in the playoffs. If I had to go with a final score prediction, I'll go Jacksonville probably 30, San Francisco 20, unfortunately. I know Jimmy Garoppolo, will always give the 49ers a chance to win, but just not in this case. I think both sides of the football, I think Jacksonville is just overall better team than the 49ers, so I'm going to keep it like that, guys. Sorry if I didn't pick the 49ers, but I got to stay real here. But I was right against the Tennessee Titans, and a lot of people call me delusional for whatever reason. That was just my opinion. I'm going to go with the Jacksonville Jaguars this game. That's going to be pretty much it, you guys. We'll see what happens this Sunday. Hopefully the 49ers can pull an upset, but I just don't see that happening, in my opinion. Please let me know what you guys think about this game. Are they going to win? Are they going to lose? Tell me all that cool stuff. Who's going to be the star of the show for the 49ers and or Jaguars if you're Jaguars fans, but I don't know if there's any Jaguar people making any videos about them, but whatever. So if you want to comment below, please comment below. If you guys like this, please like, subscribe, do whatever you want with this, and I guess I'll be catching you guys up later. I don't know if I'm going to have another video out this week, but if I do, that's great. If I don't, then I'll see y'all after the game this Sunday. So I'll see y'all then. Bye, guys. Love y'all.